Sukar untuk meramalkan masa sebenar dan tempat serangan Cbrn. Penambahan tahap perlindungan individu adalah diperlukan pada peringkat awal sebagai tindakan berjaga-jaga. Untuk mengurangkan kepanasan yang terhasil dari kemerosotan prestasi anggota, pakaian Cbrn diperbuat dari bahan separuh telap, semi-permeably charcoal bucket material. North Atlantic Treaty Organization, NATO, mengamalkan sistem bagi penggunaan pakaian perlindungan Cbrn berdasarkan kepada tahap peningkatan pemakaian peralatan perlindungan individu atau Individual Protective Equipment, IPE. Kaedah ini akan dapat mengurangkan kemerosotan prestasi anggota dengan membenarkan tahap-tahap penggunaan IPE disesuaikan ke tahap yang minimal bagi membolehkan serangan balas terhadap ancaman dilakukan dalam masa-masa tertentu. Peralatan perlindungan Cbrn, Cbrn IPE, merangkumi suit Cbrn, alat pernafasan, sarung tangan kapas, dalam, sarung tangan getah, luar, kasut perlindungan, overboards, menyediakan perlindungan yang terhad terhadap kesan serangan nuklear dan menghalang zarah-zarah radioaktif daripada menyentuh kulit dan memasuki badan. IPE tidak memberi perlindungan terhadap kesan dari sinaran gamma. Anggota memainkan peranan dalam menyediakan kepakaran seperti anak kapal yang dilengkapi dengan IPE. Sebuah sut Cbrn, juga dipanggil sut kimia, adalah sejenis peralatan perlindungan peribadi tentera. Pakaian ini direka untuk memberikan perlindungan daripada sentuhan langsung dan pencemaran oleh bahan radioaktif, biologi, atau kimia, serta memberikan perlindungan daripada pencemaran dengan bahan radioaktif dan semua jenis sinaran. Direka untuk dipakai dalam tempoh yang panjang bagi membolehkan pemakai bertempoh atau berfungsi secara umum semasa berada di bawah ancaman atau serangan nuklear, biologi, atau kimia yang sebenar. Berikut adalah beberapa ciri-ciri sut Cbrn. Zip penuh sepanjang depan dengan penutup velcro. Hood, tudung terintegrasi dengan elastik yang menarik ketat di sekitar topeng gas. Poket, dua poket dada, poket pada lengan, dan poket pada paha seluar. Kertas pengesan agen perang kimia, tompok kelabu pada sut untuk melekatkan kertas pengesan agen perang kimia. Bahan corak gangguan, sut ini dicetak dengan kamuflaj. Senggaraan. Jangka hayat 8 tahun jika masih dalam bungkusan. 30 hari jika terdedah pada persekitaran operasi. 24 jam jika terdedah pada pencemaran kimia yang banyak. Kecederaan kimia sentiasa mempunyai akibat buruk yang ketara. Adalah penting untuk melindungi tangan dengan sarung tangan yang sesuai dengan risiko yang terlibat. Sarung tangan Cbrn melindungi tangan, dan lebih khusus lagi tangan kaki tangan yang bekerja di persekitaran tercemar Cbrn, nuklear, radiologi, biologi dan kimia. Ia tahan terhadap pelbagai jenis bahan kimia toksik dalam bentuk cecair, gas, atau aerosol. Sarung tangan dalam menyerap kelembapan untuk digunakan bersama sarung tangan luar getah dan direka. Dijahit daripada benang yang menyerap kelembapan dengan sifat penyejukan yang cemerlang. Sarung tangan dalaman Cbrn adalah sarung tangan yang menyerap kelembapan yang dipakai di bawah sarung tangan luar Cbrn untuk melindungi tangan pemakai daripada bahan kimia toksik, agen biologi, dan ancaman lain. Senggaraan. Jangka hayat 10 tahun jika masih dalam bungkusan. Digunakan berulang kali di kawasan pencemaran dengan proses nyah cemar yang betul. Topeng gas ialah sebuah topeng yang digunakan untuk melindungi si pemakai daripada menghidu pencemaran udara dan gas-gas toksik. Meskipun pada asasnya, topeng ini memberi rekatan pada bahagian hidung dan mulut, ia juga boleh melindungi mata dan tisu-tisu lembut pada bahagian muka. Beberapa jenis topeng gas juga merupakan alat pernafasan, walau bagaimanapun perkataan topeng gas sering kali digunakan bagi merujuk pada peralatan ketenteraan, seperti topeng perlindungan medan. Para pengguna topeng gas tidak dilindungi daripada gas yang boleh meresap melalui kulit. Kebanyakan penapis topeng gas boleh bertahan sehingga 24 jam dalam situasi kimia, biologi dan nuklear. Topeng Cbrn adalah respirator penapis, FRP, yang melindungi muka, mata, dan saluran pernafasan pemakai daripada ancaman kimia, biologi, radiologi, dan nuklear, Cbrn. Topeng Cbrn adalah topeng yang ketat dengan kartridge penapis yang mengandungi penapis untuk satu atau lebih gas toksik. Topeng Cbrn melindungi daripada habuk, zarah, dan pelbagai jenis gas bergantung kepada penapis. Topeng Cbrn digunakan oleh tentera dan polis di seluruh dunia. Sebuah kanister Cbrn adalah penapis silinder yang melindungi daripada pelbagai bahan berbahaya dalam kejadian kimia, biologi, radiologi, dan nuklear, Cbrn. Sebuah kanister Cbrn menapis udara untuk menapis bahan pencemar yang boleh dihidu semasa insiden Cbrn. Sebuah kanister Cbrn biasanya diperbuat daripada dua lapisan bahan penapis yang dipisahkan oleh pengikat. Sebuah kanister Cbrn adalah sebahagian daripada respirator pembersih udara Cbrn mask, yang juga termasuk bahagian muka dan tali kepala. Tempoh masa kanister Cbrn bertahan bergantung kepada jumlah bahaya di udara dan kapasiti penapisan respirator. Tiada had masa yang ditetapkan, dan tempohnya akan berbeza mengikut model respirator.
We're going to learn how to go from mob level 0 to mob level 4. Alright, first steps, putting on the trousers. Sure that there are no twists in the suspenders, and to adjust them you do it on the buckles back here. Once all that is good, you can adjust the electric waistband. Now next is going to be the coat. Halfway up, Velcro halfway up. You're going to hitch behind, grab the elastic waistband, then between the legs, secure the front strap. Once it's done, take the two running ones and tie it off. The way you tie your shoe, just a basic slip knot, something that can easily undone. Alright, so this is mob level 1, coat and trouser. Get into mob level 2. You put on the boots. Gotta make sure that you move the front leg out of the way. And when you put it on, you're gonna secure it with the straps. You don't want it to be too tight, especially on the top strap. The bottom one should be the one that's the tightest, then the middle one shouldn't be so tight, and the one on top should give you the most room because you're gonna be walking around. Once you're done, you want that leg over the boot. To make sure that the pant leg is not dragging, you're going to adjust it, make it tight with the Velcro. Now take away all the slack, and then secure it with the Velcro straps. You want to make sure that there's no other fabric touching the ground. So this is mob level 2. To get to mob level 3, you just put on the mask. So you can have it like this if you're going to be operating at this level for a while. But what you want to do to finish it off is put on the hood. And make sure that it doesn't cover anything over the visor. Then you're gonna finish zipping it up all the way up. Then you're gonna Velcro it up. Once that's done, it's gonna look up into the left. And then you're gonna make sure that the rest of the Velcro is done. Once that Velcro is good, you're gonna take that barrel lock. on the drawstrings, and you're gonna connect it. So it's kind of tricky to find. It's a lot easier if you somebody else is helping you out. You would normally never be doing this by yourself anyways. Click it, then you pull the strings, and you're gonna secure a nice slip knot in there, something that can come off very, very easily. So normally you'll be doing this in battle body teams, and your battle body should be helping you. But this is what it's supposed to end up with. So we're in mob level 3 right now. To get to mob level 4, he's gonna take out his gloves out of his pocket, and he's gonna put them on. You gotta roll up your sleeve to make sure that you got enough room, because you want those gloves nice and tucked in all the way inside. Then you wanna roll the sleeve on top of the glove, and you're gonna take that Velcro strap to make sure that you take out all the slack. You're gonna take the second one and you're gonna do the same thing. And now you are in mob level 4.
Upon arrival at the CCA, you will split into 2-person buddy teams and determine who will be Buddy 1 and Buddy 2. Next, enter the boot wash tray and decontaminate your overboots using the provided brush. Make sure to brush down and into the tray you are standing in. Upon completion, exit the boot wash tray. Use a towelette to decontaminate your gloves and discard the towelette into the appropriate waste container. You will now enter the holding misting station. The purpose of the station is to lightly mist the external surface of your protective clothing and equipment. After entering the misting station, you will lift your arms and slowly turn completely around for a minimum of 30 seconds. Now drop your arms and turn around again for a minimum of 30 seconds. Upon completion of both rotations, exit the misting station and proceed to the initial decontamination station. While at the initial decontamination station, make sure to apply constant pressure to the mask while dusting the protective mask. A break in the seal of the mask can permit transfer to any exposed skin or your respiratory tract that can lead to both sickness and death. Buddy number 1 will assist buddy number 2 in completing the following from start to finish. Buddy number 2 will then repeat the steps for buddy number 1. Ensure you have dry hands or use cutting tool to open the M295 package. Using the M295, thoroughly pat down all exterior surfaces and equipment of your buddy. Pay close attention to gloves, hood, filter, and mask, as well as any creases or folds in the suit where contamination could get trapped. Ensure you are using 2 mitts per buddy. Discard all M295s in the provided waste container. When finished, proceed to the external equipment removal station. Take great care when docking items at the external equipment removal station. Do not remove the mask or any protective clothing. Hazard transfer to exposed skin and or the respiratory tract can lead to sickness or death. Buddy number 1 will assist buddy number 2 in completing steps 1 through 8 from start to finish. Buddy number 2 will then repeat the same steps for buddy number 1. Remove all external items other than the protective mask, hood, and clothing. Items to remove include helmet, vest, canteens, wet gear, mask carrier, body armor, cold, wet weather gear, and other non-essential items. Place items on the provided racks. Do not let previously decontaminated equipment touch the ground. Empty all your pockets and place all articles in small trash bag. Bag is given to the station attendant for further processing. Both personnel decontaminate gloves with a bleached towelette and discard the towelette in the waste container. Once all procedures are complete, proceed to the mask wash station. Buddy number 1 will assist buddy number 2 in completing steps 1 through 6 from start to finish. Ensure you apply constant pressure to mask by pressing on the voice button while washing the protective mask and hood. Face your buddy and apply pressure to front the mask. Wipe all exposed areas of the protective mask while holding the hood and placing the forehead. Paying close attention to crevices, seams, and hard-to-reach areas of the hood and mask. Discard towelette in waste container. Spray mask, beard, and hood with sprayer and wash again with towelette. Discard towelette in appropriate waste container. Decontaminate your gloves and discard the towelette in waste container. Now repeat all the steps for buddy number 2. Once all steps are complete, proceed to boot wash tray and decon your overboots and continue over to the overboot removal station. Upon arrival at the overboot removal station, both personnel will sit down at any available bench or pair of chairs. After sitting down, both personnel will undo both sets of pant leg straps and all their overboots fasteners. Buddy number 1 will raise their closest leg to center of bench or chair and rest it on bench as buddy number 2 removes the overboot and drops it into the appropriate container. Once their overboot is removed, buddy number 1 will place their combat boot on the clean side of bench or chair. Buddy number 2 will complete the same procedures until both individuals have one boot on the clean side of their seat. Using the same alternating system, remove the other overboot in the same manner so both individuals have both feet on clean side of their seat. Wipe down bench or chair and discard towelette in the designated waste container. Both personnel will then decon their gloves and discard the towelettes in the same waste container. Upon completion, they will proceed to the protective overgarment removal station. The next step in the CCA process is the removal of the protective overgarment, which includes the jacket and the trousers. At this station, Buddy 1 will assist Buddy throughout the entire process. First, your buddy can help you unsnap and untie the elastic retention cord on the jacket, as well as unzip and undo all fasteners on the front of the jacket, the sleeves, and the hood. Next, you will use the coat as a cover and find the suspender buckles on the pants and undo them. After this is done, you will turn around and face away from your buddy while making a fist and extending your arms behind you. Your buddy must then pull your jacket down and away from your shoulders, moving each arm on the sleeves. If your gloves come off during this step, do not proceed until new gloves are put back on your hands. Ensure you discard the jacket in a designated contaminated waste container. After discarding the jacket, both you and your partner need to decontaminate your gloves using the hand troughs. Next, you must remove your trousers. Your buddy can once again help you unfasten the waistband and the front fly closure. Using the grips for balance, your buddy may now lower the trousers to your knees and remove each leg one at a time from the trousers while you extend your leg towards them. During this process, at no time can any part of you or your buddy, other than your boots and gloves, come into contact with the ground. Once the trousers have been removed, you must also discard them in the contaminated waste container. Both you and your buddy must use the hand troughs again to rinse off your gloves before moving on to the next station. You will now be moving into the blue zone, where you will begin with glove removal. The glove removal is the second to last station of the CCA process, and it is important to keep in mind that you do not want to come in contact with the outside of your rubber gloves with unprotected hands. Work the rubber gloves off of your hands simultaneously by working each of your fingers out until the gloves are only halfway on your hands. Once you have done so, you can flick both gloves off at the same time into the contaminated waste container. Before you are able to take off your mask, you must be monitored for measurable levels of contamination to ensure that it is truly safe for you to take it off. The CCA attendants will be using a JCAD, which is a point source chemical detector, to monitor for detectable levels of contamination that may still be on you. While they monitor you, you must face the attendant with your back to the wind, spread your legs, and hold your arms out to the side with your palms facing up. If the attendant gets readings that are equal to or greater than the acceptable established levels, you will be escorted over to the uniform undergarment removal area, where you will perform additional decontamination procedures as required. If you are monitored and the readings are less than the acceptable established levels, you will be cleared to continue with the mask removal procedures. Once you have been directed to do so, apply pressure to your mask and hold it to your face while the attendant loosens the neck straps. After the straps have been sufficiently loosened, the mask can be removed and placed on the mask rack. Congratulations, you have survived the CCA.
Sekian, terima kasih. Like, share dan subscribe.